Yo, what's up? Welcome to another episode of Mostly Low Budget Movie Reviews. I am your host, Clarence. Thank you for tuning in. Today, I have a movie that I picked solely based on the cover art. It's called The Odds, which is listed as a mystery thriller, although I would add horror to that by the end of this movie. And I watched this one on Amazon, but I believe it's also streaming on Tubi. So what is this one about? A woman is being seated at a table to play a game while this man is going over the rules. It's just her and this man in the room. Apparently there are multiple people in similar locations all over the world playing the same game. Basically, she has to perform whatever task until enough people drop out. Once they drop out, then they move on to the next round. Since this is about personal pain threshold, there is no time limit. They go until enough people quit. Now, she can quit at any time up until the finals, where she will be forced to finish the game. The rumored prize is $1 million. She understands that she's ready to play. So, the man lights a candle, and he's told through the headset, it's time to start the game. And that's where I will stop. From there, we see her complete these increasingly terrible, painful things and learning about who she is and her motivations and, why she's there through these conversations with, the game master. But the question is, will she actually win the game? Or is there a game to win at all? Well, there is no pro score for this one. The one critic that did review it gave it a positive score. However, there were less than 50 reviews of the audience on Rotten Tomatoes. And they gave it a 28%. Now, what did I think? Now, let's start with the positives. And again, this is another example of how you pull off a low-budget movie. It's just her and this dude in a room in one location for pretty much the whole runtime. And in my humble opinion, it's damn near perfect. I mean, the relationship between the player and the game master is layered. It's cordial, then friendly, even a little romantic, but as the rounds proceed, it gets tense and turns ugly at some point. They both did an excellent job of playing off of each other. I mean, the way they, had their banter and their relationship was really good. Her as a troubled player willing to risk pain and body parts basically for this prize money, and him as the game master playing concerned partner at first while running the game until he reveals his true nature. And the ending, which you guys know how I like original things when it comes to these plots, these movies, was different than how these movies normally play out. And it actually leaves you with questions that you never really get answers to. I don't really have any serious negatives on this one. They're more kind of nitpicks than anything. It is a little long at 1:47. Some of the conversation and banter between them could have been shaved down. While clever in a way, and this is probably my biggest concern, it is clever in the way that they showed the task she had to complete without showing any real gore. And I get that was probably maybe because of the rating or a budgetary thing. It would have been nice to see a couple of these endurance challenges with no filter. Putting her foot in a box and watching someone squirm is cool, and she did a good job of that. However, they really needed to pull the curtain back and show us what she was really going through. Not all of them, but just, one or two times that would have been good. That's like I said, my only real issue with it. Other than that, yeah, I mean, there's no secret here the way I'm talking about it. Yes, I enjoyed this one quite a bit. I'll put this one right at an 80% on the Rotten scale. I have no idea what the audience that did actually leave reviews were looking at. Like I said, it's a little long, lacks the graphic bite that you would like in these kind of movies when you see somebody doing these tasks. However, this is low-budget gold. From the performances to the use of the set, the space, the tension they built, all the way through the conclusion, using not only the worsening task, but the deterioration of their relationship between the player and the game master, who we never get their identities or they reveal any of that. They leave all of that stuff a mystery. And they also leave the whole setup a mystery. I mean, it's a game. I mean, why are they playing? Who are they playing for? Who's watching this? I mean, it's a lot of questions that you really don't have solid answers to, that you kind of just have to fill in the blanks yourself. And I like that. I don't need my hand held through the whole plot or whatever. They sit you down, they get you into the movie, and they go. Which, again, something that I appreciated. So yeah, this is one that you should definitely check out. If you don't have Amazon, again, I'm pretty sure I saw it listed on Tubi as well. So yeah, this is a nice little movie that, if you want something that's really tense but you can't handle a lot of blood and gore, this one's perfect for you. If you like a lot of blood and gore, you're not going to get it here, but that's okay, because the relationship and the story and the way it plays out, it's done in an original way, even though, again, a lot of these movie concepts have been done before a million times. But again, like I always say to my veteran listeners, it's all about the execution, and this one was executed pretty much perfectly. With that being said, I'm going to close it out right here. If this is your first time, don't make it your last. This has been a Podbean production, mostly low-budget movie reviews with Clarence. Check out the Facebook, the Instagram, and also the TikTok, where I do original content over there. And yeah, thank you again for the support. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.